they may invade your privacy, but at the same time, it's, the idea of it being a threat makes it more of a threat than how it actually affects you from day to day. But just be aware, of any uh, programming that Google does. They provide you with the information they want you to have. They're designers, they're creators, they're the people behind Google. That's what they provide you with the information that they want you to have, and they exclude information that may be posted or published on the internet that they don't want you to. Even though it's a computer, it's artificial intelligence, and it operates in a way to where they provide you with the information they think you should have, basically. But there's so much that they don't provide you with, based on my knowledge and understanding of Google. Anyways, so if you look at, let's go to Google, for example. Okay, come on, go to Google. Let's go to Google. Okay, it's search engine up here is Google. You can select from variety of different ones. So we'll go to Google, and let's just type in male lion. Okay, male lion images. This is Google. Now this is the pictures that it provides you. I'm just using this as an example. This is the pictures that it provides you. Okay. Now, let's go up here and let's choose DuckDuckGo. That's the selected, where are we at here? Okay, DuckDuckGo, this is the search engine we're using now. Let's type in male lion images. It's going to provide you with a lot of the same pictures, but it's also going to provide you with different search results. Let's type in 1950 Chevy truck. How about that? So this is the search results. Okay. I'm looking, okay, I got a pretty good mental picture of what I'm looking at. Go back, click up on this icon here. Let's go to DuckDuckGo. So now we're on DuckDuckGo. Let's type in 1950 Chevy truck. Some of the same search results, but it provides you with different ones. So, that's probably not the best examples, but it's not relevant. But over here in the cart, I built a cheap computer. So we'll move on to this. With computers, the sum total of this is $750.63. What this includes a $200 component that if you're building a computer you might not would use. But this is an external hardware component. I'll click on it here. It's called a Protectly Vault. It's an external component that you hook up to your network. It creates an additional VPN and firewall. Let's see if you can see it better. It's just like It's how to put it in other words. It's just like a component that you add to the process from the line in the wall to your router. It creates an actual firewall within the hardware itself. Then you have this other port hub for that you connect your Ethernet cables into that acts as your router or your switch. So so it goes through several processes and additional security before it ever gets to your computer. Then through your operating system and through certain types of secure servers online that provide you with private virtual networks, virtual private networks. That's what VPN is. They have more advanced, higher security processes. Basically, the information. If you go and search for information, the information that's coming to your computer and the information that's going from your computer has to go through their server first, and all the security. If it doesn't, find, if it finds stuff suspicious about wrong, it can't get into your system or onto your computer because they can't pass through the network itself. That's what basically a secure VPN is. As long as it's a legitimate and credible company or provider that provides private IP addresses to pass through highly secure servers. These companies, big servers companies use, and big corporate enterprises and stuff. They provide servers for big enterprises too, and you pay. They have free ones, but you can also pay for them as well to get better, high speed internet and stuff like that. So, it don't cost too much to get one of the for personal use. It doesn't cost too much, like $8 a month. But if you get more higher, I have a high speed. I think it's like 7 or 8. It's plus my Wi-Fi and my regular internet, but they provide me with a private VPN. So, but anyways, I looked at a variety of different computers. Let's just go to Dell, for example. So if you need a computer, if you want to run Linux, AMD versus Intel. AMD is typically the better option with processors and graphics cards. Like I said, NVIDIA, it's a brand. You basically only have two. Intel now makes a graphics card, but NVIDIA just doesn't work well with Linux. It outperforms AMD cards on Windows and their software like that, but it doesn't work well with the Linux operating system the majority of the time. You can get it to work, but I've had problems with my GPU, which is a GTX 1650 Super. It's a mini version because I had it in a much smaller case. But we'll look here at Dell. I typically look at workstation computers when I'm looking at them. Kind of didn't want to have to deal with all this, but sometimes you just have to. The good thing though about Linux is it'll operate on older systems. You could find an older one if you wanted to, or if you have an older one. You don't have to have AMD. If it's an older computer, chances of you getting that hardware to work on Linux is better. Whether it's NVIDIA or even has a graphics card in it.